solution was I didn't for one support. When someone it is now time for us to change you as an Adventist. If you look at last year, okay, this year, okay, I'll give you the last year. So I was telling APC last weekend and offense. So I said, if you go to every college, we'll be a strength. We say when you're lost, but not yet say when you're from then after vacation, 12 years after right completing, then you go for evangelism. OFC for the past 6 years, they are still doing dumb broadcast. What they want yet. If you go to APC, you call last week and say, "Oh, me API they were active." So we are the strength. What I say? Now, I said, not when I came here this year. That was February. And was the 4th year around? No. Sure. Like, no, there are some things you have to take note, although we are not many. When I came here on February, we were about 60. But during the Sabbath school time, it was about 19 present. Now, this year, today, when I counted, it was about 21. It means that you have to work on the new the income executives. 2nd years, right? Now, the 3rd years, the 4th years, and the 3rd years should work together and strengthen the 2nd and the 3rd year. Like, you're not pastoral, and yet, what time do you go for lectures? 7. No one will come and call you and say, come and let's go to lectures. So what is happening that when you have to go to come to church on time, we are yet late. May the Lord help us to strengthen our commitment to Him. Now, a new team is being launched. I will go surpass party limits. You see? Now, I will go just go to end. Maybe NAAS will end it this year, but if the general conference has extended, our goal was supposed to end at next 2025, but they have extended our goal team to 2030. It means that every church every member must involved in the spread of the gospel. Now, if you look at this year's report, so this year I came here, in fact, the next incoming zonal executives, we should try and do the SHS evangelism. This year we tried our possible best, but we couldn't. I came here, Pastor Niab, the chairman, should be in China. So when we came here, we did everything, but in fact, we couldn't initiate this evangelism. This year, we traveled far and near. We went to Midwest. For the first time, Midwest was able to do the evangelism for the SHS. If you go to Midwest, they are active, especially Union and then STU, Union Technical University. And then we went to Greenview. They will have their zonal day of fellowship. They might be on the next week, zonal day of fellowship. We are strengthening them. That's young folk. We want to strengthen them. And then that was Midwest Zonal Day of Fellowship. Like we met several times to discuss about what? Missions. Now, if you look at this year, I will go quickly. You remember this year, after every evangelism, we went to orphanage. But this year, next year, we are going to prisons. So we need your support. Now, when we went to NAAS Congress, I was giving a presentation on how best we can minister on what campuses. And I even commend you on the work that you are doing. Me come from because of Samoa. Currently, all the colleges in Asante region, our current stand tall. Amen. Now, a very said, first, but not a college of John, so first, I can take him when you go. By the name of is nowhere to be found. Monaco is nowhere to be found. How I am branch here, I don't know what they're doing on campus. What are they? You see, not the quiz per se, but everything. If you go to Miss Southern Ghana for school, only amphibia or that's the colleges. I don't know either actually, but yes, we are Shansi first year in India. But American statistics 2023 this year, in fact, it was a massive evangelism throughout the whole year. Now, quickly, there was one CQC organized news that's JSO and then Pastor 26 were won. And then your students from your conference, Sunday South Conference, came and joined the Central Ghana Conference for the evangelism. They planted a church called 12 Missionary. Last year we planted 2 churches, but this year 6 churches. Seriously. Yeah. All the missionary Now, if you look at this guy, okay, I will show you his picture. The one from Jacobu. And I see my parents looking Augustine. Like the town was small. Bruno, I think that I could carry with you. And then we don't have any else to see Bruno. Oh yeah, I tell you, it's shocking. So we only 12 missionaries were there. So by God's grace, we baptized 12 souls. And then we named the church as 12 missionaries as the church. They were 12, 4 ladies, 8 guys. While they were going for outreach, they were also building the church house. So that's Augustine. I was going to say, when we were going, Augustine, mother called me and said, a friend, by the way, I said, Papa was Augustine. Augustine was also. And I said, Jacob, I'm sure, or walk of camp. And I was now also working for lunch. I'm proud. Mr. Mubarakasi. And it's not one of Mubarakasi that they got my thing. See, mommy, like, if we can't meet member, I will go. And I was what TRC said, but we can't have the same. Yes, we will come and but the mother call. And you walk up to one TRC. Hopefully, we have the roof here. So I have to call the zonal president here. Almost see August, no one to carry away, you know, Madam Brown. August is there. But what the work that the guy, God used him to do, no, amazing. Parents who, I'm not spirit of it come with Yaba. Now, what can I do? In fact, terrible. But by God's grace, if they are in the way, so that's the church name, 12 missionaries as the church. And then prepare, so 14. So we were supposed to baptize more than 50. But in September, this year, the community can this year, and of number. You see, then Barakesi also Miss Central 47 souls, South Central Ghana Conference, yay, a unit charger. South Central Ghana Conference also baptized 32 souls. So if you look at last year, the SHS baptized about 113 souls. But this year, it was more than 130. I will show you. Could you go through? Go forward for me. It's not working. All right. Then Midwest, that's Sunyane, Une, Diazon, Une, and the rest we also baptized. So you know, 142 souls were baptized. But then comes to the tertiary one. You know, cafe for the college of education. We are praying that the second years, we are trying to share with the 4th years, but the 3rd years, and the share. So the second years and then the first years, we have to like recruit them to join these things. No, that's the 94th currently, you know, our NAAS. Some who are going on for the sake of time, you need to be here. In fact, you are doing very well. Not that I am here, that I am praising you, but let's try as much as possible to continue the good works. I believe that next year, when it is your 10, the 10 years, God is going to use you to also continue the legacy that you have laid down after every school year. You go for what? Evangelism. This picture captured a lot of views when I first posted it on Facebook and the rest. You see, Ellen said something very controversial. This one too. When talking about mission, she said that servants of God with their faces lighted up and shining with holy consecration will hasten from place to place to proclaim the message. This is a typical example of what she said. See, there was a lot of donation. The 4th years. One of the targets for Adventists currently, excuses, money, the minister. He just has to die as people. So the final years, see this guy. You go as an individual. For special, what would be a common what have you put to sky and you are not yet planning in this free fee, you are commanded them. Seven Kakra, with my friend Madame to be a wife thing, Madame to be a girlfriend. Say, yeah, that's our college prefect. Do you remember how much money you gave him? Was it 50? Yeah, I think it was 56. Like that very moment, you have done his need for them, praying for what? Others. Then PSTU baptized 22 souls. And then you know, went to Bedouin for 22 shows. And then Ken University went to Bremen for 24 shows. And then that's STU. This year, I was at STU, evangelism was not on Ghana, but Afibiano or tribals to bear the 2. Also baptized 9 watt shows. Another STU, 24 watt shows. Like Obiani Abre. Then when it comes to Bible lecture series on campuses, 25 shows Amstead. Now for the first time, although we don't organize AY, what we call it, Sababa Camp, for the first time, Amstead used converted Sababa Camp for evangelism and they baptized 30 shows. When I say K University for KSTU, OBI, SUM, 30 shows, the Sababa Camp, they use the purpose for what? Evangelism. Now is the time to use the youth camps and the rest for what? Evangelism. You see? Then, Amstead Vacation Evangelism collaborated with Solid Medical Foundation at Bonfa baptized 50 souls. In fact, I feel we are upgrade. Ken University Bible lecture series on campus 6 souls, or Wasi campus 5 souls, and then KST also Bible lecture series 8 souls, and then UNAIR 31 souls, Revival for UNAIR 9 souls, in all 295 souls, and then we planted 6 churches. You see, that's the name of the churches, 12 missionaries in Kaiwe, Yase, in Chencheme, STU, Jaji, Reverend Prince of Samson, Reverend. So in all, 437 souls were baptized, but last year it was 451. Also, last year you did your evangelism before we went for announcement of the Evangelism Congress, and because of the camp meetings, we couldn't host many of the evangelism. That's why the number went down. By God's grace, Southern Ghana Union also organized a series of evangelism. So last this year, baptized more than 1,005 souls. This year, Southern Ghana Union baptized more than 800 souls, and even the Northern Ghana, they collaborative almost more. As I said, the Congress, if all churches are supposed to do this, if you look at last year, that's 2 churches. Now, if you look at the statistics from 2017, 2018, 197, that's the GNAAS Union. 2019, the whole union baptized 217 souls, COVID, the evangelism. 2021, 100 souls. 2022, 451. And then, you see, God's work is what progressing. So, by God's grace, next year, if you are supposed to host yours, as well as so that's 12 missionaries. So, if you can get, if the zone, we all collaborate to train the SHS very well. And then come to tertiary, they will be active. Also, Sami, Ghana was second year. So we 2017 Prempeh. All the number share so 28, all the number share for the first time of Prempeh evangelism, SHS evangelism. It collapsed in 2016. So they revived evangelism in 2018. What 3 features? Also, Obi is a 3 features now. Or you mission minded in our experience, what I say, it's more the same ways that if you train more SHS to be vibrant or my calendar. Yeah, hi, I'm a friend. I mean, we have a flow with one. Excuse me, by the way, or bad way. You wouldn't be alone. Who will be school? Now, that's what you and then your last but one Sabbath. Who Ada. Now, that one should be available. Our next. So, support the SHS visit to the prisons next year. We are going to pray. Let's not introduce short prayers. Let's not introduce. Pray that